Right then, so this is a quick video of how to use the Lukas Video Viewer. So yeah, basically you get this software free with every Lukas dashcam. It's on one of the memory cards that you get in the box. It's also downloadable from the Lukas website. So essentially, this one, as you can see at the top, is for the the Lukas LK-7950, which is basically the brand new one from Lukas, which is a dual channel front and rear camera, both using the Sony Exmor IMX322 sensor, which is basically really good at night time and good in the daytime as well. So basically a lot of people use Registrator Viewer, but that doesn't work properly with the Lukas files basically. So I thought I'd do a little demo of how this one works. So once you've installed it and launched it, just basically do open folder. You'll get a list of all the various cards and hard disks. So basically for mine, I've got the Lukas memory card there is the F drive, and then basically when you're driving, it's basically the always movie folder. So anything when you're parked and it's in motion mode, that goes into motion movie. Then usually anything from the event folder with the G sensor activation is in the event. So basically OK on that. Brings up a little file list here, and this is basically everything off the memory card. You can see basically the ones with the underscore F are for the front channel and the underscore R are for the rear. So at this point, let's just try this one. This is just showing basically the front and the rear camera. So you've got the front camera there, the rear camera here. Let's go a little bit further on actually, just so we see some action. So at this point you can see driving along, you've got all the G sensor output there. You can change the speed of the camera. There we go, it's like in hyperspeed now. Slow it down again. You can do zoom in, you can zoom in, you can pan it around. Let's just zoom back out. So you can see all the information from the Lukas camera there at the bottom. And yeah, it's a really simple piece of software basically. So you can maximize it to full screen with this button. You can change the volume with this button, and then to change the file, just basically double click on one of these. So it doesn't do a map view or anything like that, but to be fair, don't really need one. So yeah, there we go. You can see the G sensor events there. You can see the rear channel and the front channel are basically both synchronized up. So yeah, it's a really nice solution to be fair. Nice and simple. Anyone can use it. You can print the screenshot if you need to. You can take a screenshot of what you're actually seeing there. You've got all the settings here as well. So you can see here there's basically a config file on the root of the memory card of these Lukas cameras. So you can change all these settings to basically how you want the camera to perform. As you can see, I've got it set because I've got dark tinted rear window. If you're using the CPL or not, brightness settings, you can tweak that to your liking. I've got the video quality set to the highest. What it actually comes out at is roughly at the moment I'm seeing 7 megabits per channel. So sorry, 7 megabits per second on the front channel and about 5 megabits average on the rear channel, but it can spike quite high basically. So yeah, lots of settings to change. You've got things like the cable voltage loss for parking mode. All that is on long cables. It means the camera can take into account voltage loss over the cable, and so if you say turn off at 12.1 volts, it will actually turn off at 12.1 volts. You can tweak that if basically you've actually got a decent cable, you're not getting much voltage loss. You've got loads of GPS settings, additional settings here, things like what country you're in, the USA or the UK. That just basically adjusts flicker for things like street lights and signs and stuff like that. So you've got your Wi-Fi password, the Wi-Fi SSID, auto exposure settings for basically low, sedan, high, just based on what sort of car you've got, because the angle is usually different. That actually points down towards the road. And yeah, you can tweak motion detection, where the range is. You've got audio settings for the microphone, speaker settings, what language you want the phone to be in, and yeah, and then you've got loads of information that's pulled out of the GPS files. It's great, nice and easy. To format your SD card, just click that one. To set all the settings to default, click that one. And then to save your settings, click save. It's really easy. So yeah, thank you very much for watching the video, and enjoy your Lukas camera.